Okay, is it good? I think it's gonna be fine. So before this, before I turned on this one, I checked, and it has 9 minutes left on the memory card. Mm. So I think it's much more than we need for today. There are two things, probably more, but two is the most important. This morning I went outside, and I really wanted to share it with you because the weather forecast said it's gonna be raining all day and up until next week, and actually it's raining right now. So I went outside in the morning when I woke up, and it was a beautiful weather, sunshine, very strong. You could feel the sun on your skin, and immediately it put me in such a good mood. And this is a wonderful way to start the day, because I heard something, someone told me this, and then I saw it on the internet as well, that you're not supposed to drink coffee when you wake up. You need to leave like 90 minutes. So you wake up and you leave an hour, 1.5 hour, and then you drink a coffee. Otherwise, it's not gonna be good. And I tried this because I always need to try everything what I hear, because maybe it works. Most of the time it doesn't work, but sometimes it does work. So I went outside, and the sunshine and everything. This was so great. Immediately I remember that last year we went for a picnic with my friends from Argentina. So straight away I went on the messaging apps, and I send an invitation to them that we should do exactly the same thing what we did last year, because it was just beautiful. In London there are parks with beautiful flowers, with tulips, with roses, with everything, very colorful flowers, and you can do picnic next to it. So basically you bring some sort of blanket, and you sit on it, and you eat. You cannot do barbecue most of the places, but we can handle without it. It's gonna be so great. It was very good, and it's gonna be so great when I do this, when we're gonna do this. This morning I was doing this, and I could prolong the coffee drinking habit of mine. So it's gonna be good. And it said that you not supposed to drink coffee straight away when you wake up. You need to wait 1 hour, 1.5 hour, and your day gonna be much more productive. And it's so true. It's really happened. For today I scheduled like 5 things to do, and I've done all of it. And right now I'm working on the things that was scheduled for tomorrow. So this is so good. But I think it's more about the sunshine, going out in the garden, doing the exercises in the garden. Then then we cannot really contribute it to the coffee being consumed 1.5 hour after waking up, getting out of bad. But it's kind of good. I like today. It was fantastic. But this is the good news. The bad news I wanted to talk to you about is that everything moving online, and I'm looking for different things to do during the the pandemic, the lockdown. It was extremely long. I know in different countries it was experienced in a different way, but I stayed in London. My last working day was March 2020, and it was going on and on and on about a year. So I was thinking that if we're gonna have this kind of lockdown in the future, what I'm going to do, because I need to definitely do something. I need to be very productive, and there are so many things I want to try. And when it was the lockdown, I didn't really do it. So next thing, what I would do if I have again time and less time, it would be definitely to learn how to deal with the furnitures. especially antique furnitures. The one you see behind me, it was basically, we ordered it, this one that's behind me, we ordered it, I don't actually remember which month it was, but we waited for it for like 6 months. It came in 3 different boxes, sometimes a week between the boxes that they arrived, and then it was on the floor for like 2 months, and then someone helped me to assemble it, to put it together. And when I say help me, it means he done the whole job, and I was really struggling with it, because I thought that I can do it, just, you know, follow the things what was on the paper, you know, the manual, but I couldn't follow it at all, so I got help with it. But now, if we have like a second lockdown or something like that, I would definitely like to work with furniture, especially with old furnitures, because it's such a, you know, it's a good job. And you know, when you finish the job, you can see the success straight away. So, you know, imagine that I have like a, I don't know, like a new chest of drawer next to me, and I can say that I did it from scratch. This is such a good feeling. So definitely I would deal with that one. So I go with different kind of interest groups and clubs and things like that, and I had a Zoom meeting. It was an interview with the people, and I thought that we're gonna be like 5 of us in there. So imagine I'm sitting here exactly in a place like where I am right now, where you see me right now, you know, this furniture behind me. I put the laptop right here, and I was waiting for the other people. I arrived like maybe 5 minutes earlier to this meeting, and I thought that we're gonna be like 4 or 5 of us, we're gonna have a little chat, maybe half an hour, and then we agree on the time for the next meeting, and everything continues from there. And you know what happened? There was like 30-40 people. I don't even know how many people showed up, and the idea was that all of us says like a sentence or a few sentences, maybe 2 minutes about us. But there were so many of us showing up to the meeting. I think what they didn't expect so many people to turn up for this Zoom meeting, so they just sent out the invitation, and they thought that maybe 4 or 5 people are gonna show up. But no, I think everybody showed up, and it was going on and on, obviously, because it was so many of us. It was going on and on, and it was so the very first one set a tone. Obviously, there were questions we were supposed to answer, you know, because we need to there should be like a short introduction, what we want to do, what our interest is, and so on and so on. I just told you what my interests were, so I was planning on saying the same thing. But what happened is that, because it was like 30-40 people, and everyone was doing these stories in a very good way, in a very entertaining way. So not how I said it, you know, like matter of factly, like if there's a second lockdown, I wanna work with furniture, this, because it's not interesting if I say it like that. And these guys, they really put some effort, you know, presenting their story, their interaction. So what I did exactly the same thing. So I put like a couple of stories in there, twists and turns and stuff. And after I realized that maybe I shouldn't have done that, because I don't know, it's some sort of peer pressure going on. Next time I would definitely stay with what I was planning to do the first time, the way how I said what I'm going to do. Yeah, it was very interesting to feel this peer pressure. You know, you hear a speech